Hello everyone, welcome to Michael's vlog in the Philippines. It's been a while. Please excuse my background. My son, he got his toys everywhere, and no matter how fast you clean them toys up, they still find their way magically back to everywhere in the house except for where it's supposed to be inside of his basket that we have for him. Actually, multiple baskets to put his toys in. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here to talk about, we're going to be moving to a new place that we're going to rent in the Philippines. Unfortunately, the place that we're staying, they plan to renovate it. So, we're going to have to move here pretty shortly. Probably in the next 1 to 2 months, we have to move. So, not excited about that for many different reasons. Number one, the place that we had, it's really like our first home that we really rented here. Although it's not technically our first home, we did stay at another place, so we do have experience with moving from one place to another. But you know, unexpectedly, they said that they were ready to do renovations. They had talked about doing that, but they never really said a specific date. But we found out recently that within 2 months, that they need us to move. Good news is we did find a new place already, so we're going to be moving in there. And we really like the place. We think it's a good space to live in. It's actually in the same neighborhood, so that's the other great news. We don't have to move super far. But the area that we're living in, it's a decent neighborhood, and they're doing a lot of renovations. We're not the only one who had to, prepare to move out. People all over the place in this neighborhood had to move out because they're doing renovations everywhere. They're really trying to take this neighborhood to, I think, from middle class, in the Philippines, to like upper class type of neighborhood. I mean, they're literally building everywhere in this neighborhood, new places for you to stay. So, I think that this place is going to be a really high end area very soon. And the cost of living for renting here is definitely going to jump up high. And if you watch any of my cost of living videos for rent, I think rent is on its way up in the Philippines. I mean, even though we're not moving far, the cost of our rent is going to double in comparison to what it was before, at least double in terms of price. So it's not going to be cheap as it was before, but it's still not that bad. But I think the Philippines is really on its way to, having a definite price increase in cost of living. So if you're coming here, you know, do keep that in mind, that there's a possibility as the economy is booming here, and as they start to build the economy up and establish a infrastructure, the cost of living is going to slowly go up. And that's kind of what I've noticed since I've been here. So I don't know how long you're going to have that competitive advantage of coming here and having, cheap rent. And I don't even know about food, how long food will be before food will start to rise in cost as the economy booms and there's a higher demand for the food. If there's a higher demand than supply, then of course there'll eventually come a breaking point where, the price of food will go up. But I don't know how soon or fast that will happen. I'm not an economist. I'm just a normal business person who don't know all the inner workings of everything. I just focus on one area of business, not really the economy aspect of it. But yeah, our place, I love it. I'm happy with what we have. Speaking of that, we do plan on renovating the place because I want to have a plan B, a backup plan, because if rent keep going up, I mean, we starting to approach the territory of U.S. prices eventually, if it keeps going up. So we're looking at possibly renovating the property so that we can establish a place that we can at least fall back on if we want to stay there. We're not going to stay there right now when we do finish renovating it, but at least we have a fallback place. And with that being said, if we do if we do follow through and renovate the place like I say we are, because plans change, but at least for right now, that's our plan. We renovate the place. I'm definitely going to show it to some of the viewers in the U.S. or any other country. If you're looking to rent a place out here, when we do finish renovating that, I'll share it with you. I don't know the exact time frame, but we definitely got it on our priority list with all the different changes that have happened with us with this moving process. So I'll show it to you. If you guys like it when it's done being renovated, I'll post some videos or some images, so that way if you guys want a place to rent that you'll feel comfortable, someone that's from your home country, if you're from the US especially, you can reach out to me and we'll rent the place out to you. It's not going to be cheap. I mean, the cost of building here is increasing, the construction costs, the cost of hiring people is increasing as well. So the cost of labor and the materials is higher. So of course the rent would have to be higher too. So we can't rent it out to you at, you know, a super low price. But it would be a really nice place. It would be comfortable, and it would give you some American type of quality that you might be used to, and comfort in the house when we do finish renovating it. Because I'm American, so I'm going to want the place to look high quality and have American type of quality in it, you know, that we're used to when we talk about quality and luxury for renting a place out. But you still would get a very good price in comparison to the US if we rented it out. Obviously, it's not going to be at the same rate as you would pay in the US, but you know, it's not going to be ultra cheap either. Okay, so with that being said, I think that pretty much wraps up my video. I'm excited a little bit, but I'm sad too, because this is where my son, you know, grew up, had his first walk up the stairs in this house, you know, had his first experiences walking outside at this house. You know, every little experience that he had is started here, and you know, having to move away from that, and it's not super far. We are moving in the same neighborhood, but still he's moving away from, you know, his comfort place, his comfort zone. And so it's a little difficult, but it's all right. You know, life happens. Things are what they are, and you move forward. It's that simple. So I'll talk to you guys later. If you have any questions, you know, in regards to renting places here, let me know. But from what I can see, the prices here are going to start to go up. They're building some things. I'm not going to say what they're building right now, because they're building some things that I know is going to make the price go up. It's coming. You know, get ready for it. The prices are going to go up. That's a good thing for those who are renting out places. So that's why we're trying to get that place renovated so we can rent it out. Because I know they're building some things, you know, real soon here that's going to make that price shoot up real high for the property that we have in a particular location here. So we're going to, you know, prepare ourselves for that. And maybe we'll get a few different units that we rent out. I don't know exactly how many places we want to renovate and build up, but we might have a few different properties that we rent out. And if you're a foreigner and you want to talk with someone that you're comfortable with, automatically, if maybe it's your first time here, maybe we'll rent out properties to you guys on short term or even potentially long term, you know, depending on what your needs are. So I said I was supposed to wrap this video up, so let me go ahead and end it now, because I know I like to talk and I will just keep talking. So let me end it right now. You guys have a great day or night wherever you are. And don't forget to embed, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for future videos on Michael's Vlog.